Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really bizarre story from a village called Chak Bindranwala, where a mysterious new Wi-Fi signal brought something, a lot spookier than just a strong connection.
So let's just start with a question for you, because for one young man in our story, clicking yes kicked off a village-wide panic. His curiosity started a chain of events that, trust me, nobody could have seen coming, especially in a place where things never, ever seem to change. Okay, so our story kicks off in Chak Bindranwala. Now you gotta picture this place. Life here moved at the speed of a buffalo chewing cud. It was slow, it was thoughtful, and it was completely, utterly predictable. Surprises were not really a thing. Right. So imagine waking up to that. No company vans, no construction crew, no permits, nothing. Just a fully functional mobile tower that simply wasn't there the day before. And to make it even weirder, it was standing right next to the old and, yes, supposedly haunted well.
The villagers were all asking the same thing. This tower wasn't here yesterday. I mean, they were deeply suspicious, as you would be. But the signal? Oh, the signal was undeniable. We're talking full bars, everywhere.
So that suspicion? Yeah, it lasted about 5 minutes before it turned into obsession. The entire village just jumped online. All of a sudden, you've got TikToks being filmed out in the fields, WhatsApp statuses getting updated every 5 minutes. For a hot second, it was a technological paradise. But, that was about to change.
And sure enough, that very night, this brand new connectivity took a really dark turn. It seems the mysterious tower wasn't just broadcasting a signal. It kind of brought something else with it, and it all started with one single terrifying notification. So there's this 17-year-old kid named Junaid. He's up late, you know how it is, just scrolling on his phone when a notification pops up. It's from an unknown user, and it arrives at the super precise and super creepy time of 3:03 a.m. And against his better judgment, of course, he clicks it. And you can just feel the terror build here, right? It starts with a simple, creepy notification. Then the video gets personal. It's being filmed right outside his own house. And it ends with this terrifying climax, a ghostly figure peering right into his home. No way! So by the next night, Junaid wasn't alone. More and more villagers started getting similar videos, all at 3:03 a.m., all showing their own homes. The panic conclusion was pretty clear. This wasn't just the old ghost from the well. No, they were dealing with something new. A Wi-Fi Churail, a digital ghost. Okay, so they're scared, but they're also just really fed up. They couldn't just sit around and wait for the next creepy video to drop. So they did what any sensible, terrified village would do. They put together a squad to go confront this thing head on. Their plan was this brilliant mix of old school village justice and, well, new school tech savviness. They armed themselves with sticks and torches, but they used the ghost's own video as a kind of GPS to track her down. And this new video? It led them straight to the old banyan tree right by the haunted well.
So the big climactic confrontation was not what they expected at all. They get there ready for a fight, and there she is, the terrifying ghost, just standing right under the tower, totally absorbed in her phone, just scrolling through her feed like she was the one paying the internet bill.
And this is where it gets just absolutely absurd. The village elder finally works up the courage to yell at her, and her big, scary, ghostly response? She just says, "The signal is strong. Don't disturb me." She was annoyed that they were interrupting her while she had a good connection. So at this point, the villagers realize they are way out of their depth. I mean, how do you fight a tech-savvy ghost who's more concerned with her bandwidth than with haunting you? So they switch tactics. Forget confrontation, it's time for negotiation. Her motive? It turned out to be surprisingly simple. "I've been here for 100 years, she explained, and I've finally gotten a good network. After a whole century of just being bored in a haunted well, she just wanted to enjoy some high-speed internet. The scary videos? That was just her trying to create some content." So they hammered out a deal, a totally modern solution to a very ancient problem. The villagers offered her unlimited Wi-Fi and even offered to help her start a YouTube channel. And in return, she agreed, no more 3 a.m. video drops. And just like that, the Churail of Chak Bindranwala was reborn. She went from being this local menace to an online content creator. And you know what? She was surprisingly good at it. Her channel, which she perfectly named Churail Vlogs Official, became a huge success. I mean, she was offering content you literally couldn't find anywhere else. Tours of her haunted well, a day in the life of a ghost videos. She even got the village Sarpanch to show up for a collab. So for a little while, it seemed like the perfect arrangement. The village was safe from her digital jump scares, and the ghost? She was a legit viral star, landing brand deals and sponsorships. Everybody was happy. But this whole piece was built on a very fragile, very digital foundation, and the lure of old habits, well, combined with a constant pressure to create new content, it proved to be a little too strong. The dreaded notification came back, but this time it was a live stream. The entire village woke up to it, and as they watched, they saw a very familiar, very chilling sight. Their own houses, with the doors all slightly ajar, as a camera moved slowly and silently through the village streets. The live stream ended not with a jump scare, but with her chilling whisper, "Content never ends." A haunting little reminder that for a dedicated creator, the work is never ever truly done. The content has to go on. And that leaves us with one final, pretty unsettling thought. This story is this wild, funny, and kind of terrifying look at what happens when ancient traditions just slam into modern technology. It started with one tech-savvy ghost, but it makes you wonder, what else might be lurking just beneath the surface, down in that well, just waiting for a good signal to finally get online?